thinks you're her baby too. Bonnie girl, is that yummy? Get you some energy. We have stringy mucus, and we have what's ligaments. Yeah, ligaments are gone.
Yeah.
Her udder is chock-a-block.
Her tummy's like very big, low now.
Her tummy is, but it's narrowed off this morning, hasn't it?
Yeah, and her.
Why do they do it at night time?
Yeah, and her we saw some mucus.
Lots of mucus, long hanging mucus.
Yes.
So this feed, even though she hasn't been giving us milk, we haven't really been feeding her grain. But it's mostly chaff, some cattle pellets, some sunflower seeds, lupins, just a bit of a feed for a bit of energy for her. Hey, here's a good girl. Ready for when she has her baby. Hey, might not be tonight, but if it is, we want her to be ready and have plenty of energy. So we'll keep an eye on her. We've put her in here by herself in this pen where there's lots of hay. It's warm, it's undercover. What?
She just grabbed some with a long tongue.
Yeah.
Give me some.
She's licking it off. She's licking it off her face. What are you doing, Peyton?
Oh no.
What?
Her ear tag went. Look.
Her ear tag's gone.
Oh, it ripped out.
Oh no.
Look.
That's not good. Honey.
She's like.
Oh. How did you lose that, baby girl? Uh-oh, the water's full, the pony's water's full. Run over and turn it off. How'd you rip that out, darling? Not good. Baby Peyton. That's already full, babe.
Yeah,
I filled that one.
I know. I'm just gonna
You're going to lick it off her nose? For real? Peyton, you're silly Billy.
I want to see Rose.
Alright. They like to be alone when they calve. But Bonnie doesn't like to be too far from her herd, so she likes to be off on her own, but not too far. This is the yard where everyone sleeps at night. You can see.
Everyone's coming in.
That's little Josephine. And they're all around this area, but they're not too close to her, and she can be on her own so no one gets in her business. And also she doesn't bugger off and hide somewhere so we can't keep an eye on her. Because last time she birthed, she had a breech baby. So Tom was born breech. Even though she did it perfectly on her own. That video is on the channel for you to watch if you want to see it. But even though she did it all by herself and she was an absolute champion, we still don't take anything for granted. And we make sure that, you know, just in case there's a drama or something like that, she's close by and handy for us to look after. And if her labour doesn't progress and we need to get a vet out or anything like that, or we need to try and reach in and pull the calf, but that's a very last resort. We don't do that unless we absolutely have to. And there's a process you follow. So when you see her lose her plug and her water breaks, you've got an hour for action to happen, for you to start seeing hooves. You want to see hooves first. And then when you first start seeing hooves, if you don't have progression for the next hour, then you've got problems and you need to sort of intervene. But yeah, it's sort of assessed by what do you want? You've already had yours, darling. You can't overeat, you little chubby. A little chubby. Hello. Josephine's settling in really well. In fact, we were just commenting today that Bonnie has finally found her best mate. She loves Josephine. And Josephine loves her. So it's really good. We love it. Because Bonnie's kind of always been a loner, haven't you, Bon? But you two girls have become besties. We're waiting on your sticker to be rubbed off to know when you're in heat. So we can get the AI text out. Yeah. You've never had the AI text here. If you have your Bonnie, if you don't give me a girl... Shush it. Shush, noisy. If you don't give me a girl this time, you're having sex semen next time. Hey, big girl. But we've got hopes it's a girl, because this is the first baby that Bonnie's had that's been a purebred Jersey. The last two she's had have been crossed with a lowline, what was he? He must have been a Murray Grey. Anyway, I'll find out and I'll let you know. I'll put it in the comments. But yeah, so Tom and the one that she came with, his name was Woody. Hey, darling? She's so soft. Yeah, so both of her previous calves were bull calves and they were half meat breed. So we hope she has a really easy time of it this time, because she's pregnant to Jetson. So he's a purebred Jersey, meaning that she probably have a purebred Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, she definitely will have a purebred Jersey, but we're hoping a heifer. Aren't we, darling?
Yeah.
She's such a pretty little girl.
Yeah, and she's old school.
She's lovely and calm.
Yeah.
She is a little bit stressy, but she may have had a bad experience.
Yeah, especially with dogs, eh?
She doesn't seem to like dogs, does she?
Yeah.
She's quite happy to take the cuddles while you're feeding her.
Yeah, definitely.
Otherwise, she doesn't want a bar of it. All right, we'll let her finish her food. We'll give her a couple of hours and we'll come back and check on her. Hey, Bon Bon. She thinks you're her baby too. Hey, soldier. Come over here. All right, so this is what, day 3 or 4 we've been watching you. And I just had a phone call to my cow expert, you know, for a little bit of moral support. I don't know why I'm stressing about her. She's an old hand at this, but you just do, don't you? Yeah, everything's happening how it's supposed to. So I might go and show you guys. It's okay, Bonnie. So see how the big dips at the back end of her tail? Those big dips mean that her ligaments have gone. You can see the swelling, and you can see the very, very, very large udder. And if you have a look, you can see the muscles contracting on the side there. So that's, if we don't get any progress, we'll have a little feel. I'll chuck a glove on. Now I've bought a big thing of gloves. You're not tipping it in there, that's for her food.
No, that's her food. I'll tip in my horse.
Jojo! Do you want me to start doing the hay?
If you want to.
I'll do all their hay and you can clean up their poops.
I'll clean up my horse.
And I'll go make her a feed as well. That will keep her occupied over there.
Oh, Summer, you want to do
Stand
foods?
up there.
You
I'll
want
go
to
do
do
it.
food?
So she's looking okay. Stay
Five
tuned. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I want to go to sleep. We've still got clear, stringy mucus. And I've looked everywhere at all the wet patches on the ground to see if there's any blood or anything I should be concerned about. There doesn't seem to be. I'm not seeing anything protruding yet. So I guess I'm just going to have to go to bed and wait for it to happen. She has laid in her poop, which is annoying because she's all dirty now. But they do that sometimes to get warm, lay in their poop. So we've already given her like heaps of hay. It's like fresh in here. It's under shelter. Yeah, it's kind of out of the wind. So it's the best we can give her at the minute. She seems to be okay. But I would dare say, I'm going to go back inside to bed, but I dare say that she'll have this by the morning and she's not going to let us see it. Hey, honey. Huh? And she doesn't seem to be in any distress. So I'm definitely not going to intervene. And she's quite a nervy cow, this one. She doesn't like to be cuddled and loved on and all that stuff. So I'd probably stress her out more trying to do an internal. All the signs look like she's okay to be left. Plus, we do know that she has had at least 3 calves prior with no birthing issues. The last one she had was breech, spine on spine, and she still got it out all by herself. So she's a pretty old hand at this. And this calf that she's about to birth is a purebred Jersey, so they are born a lot smaller. Yeah, I think we're right to leave her, but I think she's not going to let us see it tonight, and it will probably be born by the morning. She's still chewing her cud. In fact, I disturbed her. She was laying. That's wee. Yeah, that's not waters. That's wee. Well, that's good. But you can see it's very, very big and hangy there. All right. So it's just after midnight. And we've come out to check on Bonnie's progress. She's just sitting down, very comfortably eating, like chewing her cud, which means she's quite relaxed at the moment. And that, okay, she just moved, but just before you saw a bit of a stretch and almost like a bit of a push, so I don't think she's in active stages of labour, and I don't think her water has broken. She just has mucus at this point. It's not happening yet. All right, friends. She's doing a poop.
We're like, oh.
All right, so it didn't happen last night, even though I was up and down all night. Look at that udder.
She got the mucus coming out.
Yeah, and that it's very hangy.
Hello.
Hello, sweetheart. She's having contractions. We've just witnessed one, haven't we, guys?
Yeah.
A big push. She's got, see the hangy stuff? More mucus hanging out. And that vagina couldn't get any bigger if it tried.
I mean it's going to.
It's going to have to. It's twitching too, so I think she's actually having contractions now. Look.
Yeah, I can see it.
So we have to keep a close eye on her, which I did last night. I'm a bit tired. We had to sleep in this morning, but pretty tired.
Doing Josephine.
Oh.
She's in heat.
She's mounting the boys.
Okay.
Oh, her foot was stuck there,
It's okay.
and now she's got a bit of a limp,
It's okay.
and yeah.
Okay. She tried to jump this, and
And
she
then-
got her hoof stuck like that. I've never seen anything like it. Bonnie doesn't jump anything.
No.
All right, now. I don't want anyone in there.
I hope the babies are up.
Okay, to briefly explain what happened, Josephine was in heat this night, and it appears that she's backed up to the gate, and Bonnie has tried to mount her because there were hormones flying everywhere, and her hoof has gotten stuck in the top rung of the gate. When we came out to do one of our many checks on her to see how she was progressing, she was upside down, completely hung up in the gate with her foot stuck on her back, and it looked like she'd been there for probably 30 minutes or so. So we had to cut the gate off and like lift the gate into a position where we wouldn't cause any further harm to her hoof or leg. And it also appears that her shoulder may have been a little bit like stretched as well, because when we got her back up, She was not placing any weight on that leg at all. Once we had her up, we also had to quickly figure out a way to put the gate back on so that we could keep her separated from Josephine, who was clearly in heat and could have posed a further problem to her down the track. Directly after this, we also had a lot of other issues to assess, like the cramping that we could see happening inside her gut and the fact that we could see she was not placing any weight on that front leg. Too big. Darling.
Maybe we should put a sling on her.
She's going to go lay down. No, she's got to keep using it. That's how it'll get better. Maybe I'll give her some anti-inflammatory.
I wouldn't put that in there until the baby's out.
I might go ring
Jean.
Actually, Joy. She's the vet.
You need to rest
She's
it.
pulled her whole shoulder. See her shoulder swollen?
Yeah.
Oh, sweetie.
How's she going to do that with a baby?
Right, Gracie,
Yeah.
take a head torch.
This one's flat and that one's turning flat.
You take this, just take that.
Go and try and find others.
Other what?
Head torches and stuff.
Yeah.
I might get my O-light one.
I'm going to bring her a bucket of warm molasses. I need you to ask Jackson to run a hot soapy bucket of
And get
water.
some molasses while I'm at it, yes.
The bucket's ready. All you have to do is add water. Tell them to flick on the kettle. We'll put a kettle in and then fill the rest up with
Cold water.
water. I need to know.
Should I get more hay
I
so
think
she
she'll be
can...
fine.
Is that her trying to flick stuff at her
Oh
gut?
no,
Or
she's
just
got
Her in
mucus.
pain.
Oh yeah, and it opened up her.
Oh, honey. Not on that.
Why do they?
Why back yourself up to
don't
things
know.
like...
Oh, honey. Okay, so...
Alright,
Hey, Bonnie.
I'm going to go give Grace a hand.
Yeah.
Everything settled down here for now.
Storm coming tonight too.
Just don't let her out unless it's just a tiny bit open so I can get stuff.
Yeah, I'll make sure no one comes in and she doesn't go out.
Here you can see Brock feeling for the calf moving, just to make sure that we were still dealing with a live calf.
Oh, look at the mucus stuff.
Oh,
I think-
water! Water!
She's definitely giving birth tonight. She needs to move from that point.
I'm not sure, but that was heaps more liquidy.
On bottom or...
That.
Cook it in all that. Cook it in all that.
Would you like me to get those big gloves for you?
And she needs that hot soapy bucket of water.
I'll go get them molasses.
Clean
as
her
well.
hands.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that now. You so help Mum.
It's okay, darling. It's okay.
Don't get up. I'll move away. Don't get up. I need to move that. Stay there. You're okay. We're trying to... It's all right, Grace. If she doesn't want it, just leave her. Take it over there to her, near where her drink is. Take it over there. Pop it out the way. And when she's had the baby, she can have it. Okay? So Bonnie is in labour now and contracting. But 30 minutes ago, she tried to jump over one of the gates over there and got hung up hoof inside, and we've come out to check on her, and she was on her back and she's hurt her shoulder and her hoof really quite bad. Stop, Grace.
She's bleeding.
Yeah. So it's not broken. I think it's ligament damage and stuff, and she's like torn it a little bit, but it's very swollen and she's very sore. So when she gets up to try and walk, she's hopping. I wanted to know if I can give her some of that stuff, the anti-inflammatory stuff, or whether it's not advisable because she's in labour. Oh, Bonnie. What have you done to yourself?
Nothing. She's not
Crazy,
pregnant, that's what she does.
crazy girl.
She looks, its face is here.
Its face is there, then we're in trouble. Or are you talking about the second one? Brock reckons there's two.
There's two. There's definitely two. A Jersey calf comes out this size.
Tiny, yep. She also has organs and fluid.
I know, but I've been there where Dad's gutted and skinned them. There is definitely two in there.
There's only one, I reckon.
There's
There's
two.
a big female.
Okay.
There's two.
Look, I hope
There's one in the back here and there's one
I
in the
hope
back.
Brock
Two females.
is right. I mean, I'd love for her to have two little heifer calves. I think she'll be exhausted by the end of it because she's gone and done herself a mischief. Seriously.
Move, bud. Just go over there. Oh, good.
Yeah, move forward just a bit so we can get in behind and just.
To be honest, I might sleep on this
It
side.
won't hurt anyone.
I'm tired.
What you just did to your arm.
Mum, to be honest, if I'm that tired,
So,
I'd sleep on the
is someone
hay.
eating off her? No. Don't know.
No, it's still the same as you.
It's like,
Oh, it hurts. When I watched her last time, by the end of it, I felt like I'd been holding my breath the whole time, like for her. Yeah. Because I know how it feels. Deirdre, you fucking desperado.
What's that you got there, Mum?
Nah, look.
Yeah, she's
Look,
pushing.
Oh, yeah. That's a
That's a
big
s-
lot. No, you need
videoing that?
Yep.
Yes. Ready? Wait when she.
That's a push.
Just part her. Close that up. Did you close that up? That calf's coming. Grace? We don't need this right this second.
Look, hang on, ready? When she does it again, you'll see more come out.
Gracie, go look, close it up, close it up, close it up. All right, we decided that we needed to cover Bonnie. She's a bit in shock after that incident, and she was shaking. She'd be in a bit of pain too because she's in labour, and it's cold and windy and rainy, so we got a woolen blanket on her just to sort of give her a bit of comfort and warmth so she doesn't have to be too distressed. Really, she deliberately parked her bum right near this machine here so that I can't have a feel around and see if everything's in good order. Hooves forward, all that sort of jazz. I might actually give her some space and some time.
probably needs it.
Yeah. You guys.
Full on going on.
Yeah, we're going to leave her, have a little bit of a rest, and we'll come back and check on her soon. Couldn't have picked a worse night for it either. It is cold, rainy and windy, and that's what they always do. They always try and have their babies in the worst conditions, and I guess that's because predators won't be around. You know what's funny?
What?
I had someone comment on our YouTube video,
Yeah.
can I please make a video about what to do when things go wrong? And I was like, well, yeah, one day if something goes wrong, of course I'll document it. But I don't, like, we try and prevent that happening, right?
Yeah.
So it's not easy to make a video what to do when things go wrong because you kind of need an example.
Yeah.
And so many things can go wrong, right?
Yeah.
But we just come out to check if she'd made any progress, and she's hanging up in the fence, laying on her, like her leg is up in the fence. She's laying on her back. She's clearly hung up in one of the top rungs there. She's on her back with her neck twisted back, feet in the air, you know, in labour, and we're just like, oh my God, thank God we have been coming out and checking her progress, because if she'd have been laying there for much longer,
Her and her baby.
oh, she would be in big trouble. But we've had a feel, and we can feel the baby still moving. So,
2 babies moving.
oh, Brock thinks there's 2 in there, but there's, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, so we've had a feel. Can still feel the baby moving. She's still contracting. She looks a little bit more relaxed now, thank goodness.
Yeah.
But you can see her belly does this contracting thing.
'Cause we put one
And she's not cutting.
Yeah.
So she is in more distress at the moment than she was. Poor thing. Anyway, we'll just stick with it. Hopefully this isn't the video of what to do when things go wrong,
Oh my gosh. I
because we don't ever want things to go wrong with our babies. There's no vets that are good with cows. Anyway, get that string off that silly cow. Yeah, we've got a vet that we stay in contact with, but she's a good 45 minutes from us. And my cow expert, I actually spoke to her on the phone today, so I know she's in earshot if I need her. But I don't want to get her out of bed to come over. I've got most things covered, haven't I, Grace?
Yeah. Hopefully that's not the case.
Nah, hopefully it's just nice and straightforward.
Yeah.
I think we let her rest for a bit, rest her sore leg.
Yeah.
Go over to the house where we can get service so I can hear from Joy if she's answered my questions.
Oh my gosh.
I want to give her some anti-inflammatories that I have on hand
Yeah.
for her leg, because it's very swollen. She can't actually walk on it,
yeah.
so she's walking on 3 legs, which is not ideal for someone who's about to have a bear. Hey? About to have a baby.
Or
You need
twins.
all your legs. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to go inside, get some service, see if Joy's answered my text, if I can give her anti-inflammatories for the pain,
Get some rest.
and leave her in peace. She likes to be in peace, this one. And then we'll come back and check in again. This is a long video with lots of check-ins, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Now, I've spoken to our vet, and I have a medication called Flumav. She said it's okay to give that to her. It will not interrupt the labour. It will not do her any harm. It will just take away the swelling and help her with the pain. And it's absolutely what we've got to try and do today, because she does not look very comfortable at all. She looks in a lot of pain. However, she is putting weight on it now, and she wasn't last time we were out here. So that's a good sign. But when she has this baby, she's going to need to be able to get up, get down, all the things, stand while it feeds, you know, clean it off, all that. And we don't want her uncomfortable or in pain. So look, she's pushed that freaking panel again, Mia.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So I was hoping she'd be still laying down, because then I'll be able to get the jab into her and not worry, but I might have to just do it from behind. She's not going to like it. Okay, Gracie, do you reckon you could film for me while I do that?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Watch, Mouse. Don't jinx it.
I kind of want to put her halter on and have her held still. Look at that. Yep. She's in heat for sure.
Wow.
Oh, no big wing. Look at that udder. Man, look at it. Isn't it spectacular? Bonnie, you have a beautiful udder. You poor love. She is putting weight on it. That's a good thing. But she's clearly in a lot of pain. Alright. Maybe I need to put the halter on out. This is going to be interesting.
Look at that Ada.
All right, darling. I can't really do it without even running off, can I? I don't think she'll try and kick me because she won't be able to bear weight.
Balance, yeah.
She'll just try, I guess, then.
Yeah. This is worth a try.
Put that down. I know you don't like that.
This is gonna hurt Bonnie. So she's just patting it. Jab.
That's what I'm worried about.
Oh,
So
babe.
whole cow?
I've got 2 more. Don't let her out. Don't let her out.
I shut the gate for that very reason.
Oh, look how long it is. Sweet girl. Lay down. It'll be easier if you lay down. Okay.
Are you gonna go back in there?
Of course. Got to get it all into her.
Yeah.
It's only got 2 more. Good girl. Good girl. Well done. You're okay. Good girl. Good girl. Well done.
Jab.
Good girl. It's going to take the pain away. I don't want you to pull it out. Nearly there. Nearly there. Stand up.
Just wait. I'll be done in a second.
I know.
Inject it.
Got it.
Good girl.
Uh-oh. It's alright. It's alright.
I can quickly pull it out.
No, babe. I don't want you handling it.
So she's got her needle still
Good
in.
girl. You're okay. It's going to make you feel better, huh? Maybe you scrub that out. Stop walking. There you go. Good girl. All done. All better.
So
I'll put this up in case we need it. We're going to have to just keep coming and checking on you, aren't we, huh? You're laying down and you're comfortable, aren't you? Shall we have a look? Alright, we're by ourselves out here because it's after midnight. Well after midnight. We've had a couple of big downpours. It looks like her pain medication's kicked in. Here we go. Oof. Another contraction. I know. Now, when I've seen Bonnie give birth in the past, oh, you're very uncomfortable, aren't you? Hey? When I've seen her do this in the past, she had a breech, large bull calf, and she did it no drama. So, I'm starting to wonder whether I should have a feel around and see if this calf is in the right position. Because she just doesn't look like she has progressed very much at all. Trouble with that is I need to get a halter on and tie her up because I'm by myself and I can't manage both ends by myself. So, and I can't hold a camera too. I guess the most important part is actually seeing what the goal is. And her not being in danger, so I might go in and get someone to give us a hand. I don't know yet. Hope you can see this. Anyway, I'm going to try is the operative word, and do an internal on her because everything seems to have slowed, even the contractions and the mucus. So I've got her tied up, but it still may not work. She's quite full on when it comes to this. It's okay. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
What are you doing? What are you doing, handsome boy? Got it. Look, you fire it like brush. Yes, you like it.
Good girl. All right. Her membranes are still intact, meaning her water hasn't broken, which means it's not urgent. If her water was broken and nothing was progressing, then yeah, we would have to pull that calf. But everything seems fine. I can feel the calf, but I can feel it surrounded by a sac. So at this stage, you can't tell. I'm not going to dig around in there because I don't want to rupture the membranes. But at this stage, we're just going to leave it. She's an old hand at this. Yes, she had a fall last night. That's why we're being a little bit extra cautious. But she does know what she's doing. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on her and keep assessing. It's difficult. Look at me. I look all wild. I haven't slept for 3 nights. This is farming, guys. This is
Pretty much.
dairy farming. Well, not really. Jersey breeding. The milk is just a happy coincidence at the end of it. I just actually happen to love the cows themselves.
Mum.
So she's doing well. I'm going to leave the halter on because she hates being handled. But as soon as you've got hold of her halter, she stands up nice like that. So fingers crossed that everything goes well. We come home and there's a baby out. And fingers crossed that it's a healthy, happy baby. I don't want to disturb her too much. Yeah. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. What do you reckon? Oh my God. So this just happened. Oh, Bonnie, that's amazing. Why is there a second? Why is the sack hanging out? I just ran over here, so I'm puffing. Excuse me, guys. Good girl, Bonnie.
It's a little girl too.
Oh, everything worked out okay.
She might have a second one though.
Man, that's the best. I'm going to go in closer. Good girl, Bonnie. Oh, clever girl.
Did you just see its neck? It's flexible.
That's the best. It's cute.
I did race it.
Look at it.
Yeah, body races it.
Good job. Why is that hanging there? Maybe there is another one. I've never seen that.
Is not that, not the afterbirth?
No, that's the start of a bag.
2. I was right. Bonnie, she sees she's still hunched over as well.
It's okay. We're not going to stress her out.
It's a
Everything.
girl. No, it's a boy.
Is it?
Got the little. No,
Nah, it's a little girl. I'm saying.
little girl.
It's a little girl.
Let's go have a look.
We broke. Just
What's
like
that?
this one, like
Is that your baby? Good job.
she might have another one.
It's a girl. I'm just going to sit here. Good job. Hey, is that your baby? It's a girl! Yes!
Oh, look at the white spots. Look at that white spot.
No, I don't have to intervene at all. She's good. You are so pretty. Hello.
No, I'm right there.
Hey, beautiful. Look what you did. Well done, Bonnie.
Still looking at her.
Good job.
Why is she still arched? She's still arched. She really likes to lick them, eh?
You had a baby girl. That's so exciting,
Just have
Bonnie.
someone left, Mum.
Congratulations.
Oh my God! Congratulations! It's a baby girl.
Good girl, Bonnie. Well done. Good girl. No one's going to touch you. You're fine.
She's got an underbite. You got an underbite. Oh, gorgeous.
Oh, Bonnie, good job. Yeah. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Good girl. She'll take care of the rest. Good job. It was the right decision to wait and watch, wasn't it?
Watch. Oh, she's trying to get up.
Yeah, good job. It was the right... I'm coming. Got to take Brock to footy. It was the right decision to wait and not pop the membranes and get involved. You can never tell with these things how it's going to work out. But in this instance, it was the right decision, and I'm so glad I didn't intervene. Oh, little girl trying to get up.
She's like, there's a big hole there. There's a big hole there. Mum, there's a big hole there.
It's a couple hours later. Here she goes. Up you get, sweetie.
Oh.
Up you get, sweetie.
Oh, she's stretching. Nope.
Downward facing calf.
Yeah.
Is that your baby? Oh, you did such a good job, Bonnie.
So like
She's got her
in the eyes.
after birth hanging out, which is very normal. That will completely expel, and she should eat that. They usually do that to keep predators away, but we do our own little thing, which is lock them away in safety. So
She's like,
there we go.
look at her eyes.
How was that, guys? We hope you enjoyed it. It's been a long few days. The light's not great out here, so we're just going to sign off and say thank you so much for joining us. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and give us a comment below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It helps us out, and we love knowing you're there. And until the next video, take care of each other. Bye for now.